Somebody please check on Jim Jones. He ain't been the same since Mac's been home.
Somebody please check on Jim. Music Jones. Singing. He ain't been the same since Mac's been home. Talking crazy, and that ain't wavy. Must have forgot about the $1 million singing baby. Music. How Jimmy let the game slip through his singing hands. Music. Mac's having big meetings singing with Mace and Kay. Jimmy, you music and singing did bad. Them 40 boys back together. You're going outside. Groaning. Put in the comment section. Music. Jimmy thinks he music smiles. Kicking, singing indoors. Breaking entry is against the law. Singing, you must want to go to jail. It's free in the pen. Music, a lot members in the joint. Go bang on them. Don't bang my music door no more. No more. A music told Sam call Cam. He knows how to get rid of you. Singing, matter of music fact, get the strap. I'ma do it myself. Jimmy, I'm so sick of you. You're gonna pay for the doors you kicked in. How you got all those friends? Music, but they can't pitch in. Everything you broke for, you're gonna fix them. I'ma kick music your ass. Jimmy, go get my cash. Jimmy, get me. Music, yeah. Jimmy, get my cash. Music, Jimmy, go get my cash. Music, Jimmy, go get my cash. Music, Jimmy better have my money. Music tonight. Kung Fu Jimmy. Oh, now you want to fight? Music you ain't heard. We singing got ops parachuting off flights in plain sight. On site. No, I don't want to rap about it. I'm done. There's nothing to talk about until you got my fun. Music you ain't got my yet. You better dip. Singing, set you outside. Music, screaming with ain't nobody hit yet. Jimmy thinks he Biggie Smalls kicking indoors. Nickel. Music, breaking entry is against the law. Singing, you must want to go to jail. It's free in the pen. A lot members in the music joint. Go bang on them. Singing, don't bang my door no more. Jimmy, music. Music, music go I can't. Music, music, music. Hey, what's wrong, Junior? He's not dead. We start controversy. That's what we doing. We shake them up. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility. Get evicted at 50 years old is pathetic, but it usually leads to them living a tough life. Jim Jones just got dragged into some wild allegations tied to the most feared name in New York and the biggest rap war shaking the culture right now. Names like Fabulous, Mayo, Dave East, and anybody who tried to stand music in front of 50 Cent are feeling serious pressure, and the internet is losing its mind. 50 just made a chess move nobody saw coming, and now Jim looks boxed in with alleged footage and receipts flying around that got everybody talking crazy. Social media is clowning Jim heavy, and you already know he has to be heated because going head-to-head with 50 is never light work. It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some have said, even king of trolls. People online are even saying Jim's whole run could take a hit after this mess. But to really understand how it spiraled like this, we got to rewind the tape and break down where it started. And you're working with Puff for 30 years. You saw Big, yeah, bro. So you're close. And Jack, what were you saying? In the documentary, there's insinuations of, that's the way Puff is down on his luck. And 50 is kicking a man when he's down. God is going to have 50 of a luck turn on 50. You know that you got to be careful what you put out. Remember when 50 dropped? Music, that ditty, the making of a Bad Boy documentary, and folks in the industry were upset. Music, even Marlon Wayans spoke out against it. Doing a documentary about you. You want it to be a dope documentary showing who you are, what you've done, you've accomplished. Yeah, documentary is a big thing. You don't want nobody doing a documentary about some trying to just make your whole character look weak. That's petty behavior. I don't want to know the company that did it, so we could talk. You know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need you. I don't understand why that's legal to do though. Documentary is more like a how do you call a documentary when it's not, when it's once you become, if you do it, you could be Google. Do you think that it's wrong or not? I'm not with it. Remember when Jim Jones and his crew jumped online, throwing shade at 50 Cent over that documentary move? Things flipped fast. Want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it. But he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out. And in Ridiculous, we also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media belongs to us, but he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's like insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it for you, I could throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, and so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now, he owes, I'm going to say in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. 50 reportedly reached out to the building owner where Jim records his podcast, and then boom, music. A leaked phone call hit the net with the owner allegedly putting Jim's business out there. Laughter. Since anybody want to put my business in the street, I might as well talk to you about my business. Right now, I am in the second phase of construction, and we're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building like a little mark, but we'll see how that goes. Hold up. Tell you what we'll be doing. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for media, fashion, music, and broadcast. We have a boutique here. Jim even posted a video saying he and the landlord were cool, claiming they were renovating to build a bigger podcast studio. But behind closed doors, reports say the eviction process was still moving forward. Then the internet uncovered claims that Jim was planning to launch a podcast rental space where artists would pay to use a building he allegedly struggled to access. You heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's my time. All right. You gotta come and call somebody. Footage leaked. Music showing Jim trying to get inside, dealing with locked doors, heat issues, and music heated moments at the entrance, and the whole situation exploded online. I still don't get why people keep trying to beef with 50 Cent. Music. At this point, everybody knows he moves like a chess grandmaster. If he doesn't check you today, he lines it up and circles back later. And now Jim Jones is learning that lesson the hard way. But music gets even crazier because reports say 50 linked up with the landlord and took things to a whole new level. 50 announced that he bought the very building where Jim, Fabulous, and Mayo were throwing shots, music, at him from that podcast set. Yeah, the same spot. You guys are 50 years old getting evicted. That's disgusting and sad. You guys have all had supposedly prosperous careers in whatever you've done. To get evicted at 50 years old is pathetic. Fab, you rap for 30 years. If you can't pay your rent, that's disgusting. Jim Jones, you gangbanged and did a whole bunch for like 50 years. If you can't pay your rent, that's disgusting. Mayo, you done robbed the entire Brooklyn and pulled out guns on them. If you didn't rob enough money to pay your rent, that's disgusting. I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. Kicking in doors at 50 years old is just not the way. And maybe I got to be the civilian to kind of like, bring the youth that's watching y'all because y'all previously said y'all were bodega boys, lobby boys, now podcast boys, or as 50 calls y'all squatters. I'll lead the audience y'all are trying to appeal to. Hey, why into the world? Never be this. When you're 50, you should be kicked back, feet up, living a luxurious life with galore, kids that you're taking care of, and many things to show. Not being kicking down a door to get in. 50 even posted a picture with the landlord saying, Sam and I are now partners, and I own the joint now. Now you're going to fix every door you kicked, or I'm going to kick your butt Jimmy by Monday. You destroying my property. Music, there's no way out of this one. That post had the internet in shock. People are saying 5-0 just flipped the whole board and left everybody scrambling. Now, here's where it really turns up. After 50 Cent made that building announcement, the timeline went crazy, music, and everybody picked sides overnight. Some fans were laughing, music, saying 50 just played landlord and boss at the same time, while others felt like Jim Jones got blindsided in public. Clips started circulating, memes were everywhere, and the whole situation turned into a digital circus. Meanwhile, music, Jim wasn't staying silent either. He jumped online talking tough, hinting that he's not worried and that business, music, is still moving. But critics are saying this isn't just about pride. It's about leverage and control. When 50 steps in, it's rarely random. It's strategic and timed. Now people are asking if this was revenge for the podcast shots, or if 50 had this play lined up from the start. Either way, the pressure is heavy and the spotlight is brighter than ever. And just when it seemed like the smoke might calm down, it got even louder. Word started spreading that lawyers and paperwork were now involved. And this wasn't just social media jokes, music anymore. People close to the situation claim contracts, ownership rights, and back rent questions are all being looked at heavy. If that's true, this turns from rap beef into straight business warfare real quick. Fans are now debating whether Jim Jones' music underestimated how far 50 Cent would take it. 50 has a history of turning online trolling into real-life power moves. Music, and this feels like another calculated strike. Some say Jim should have never mixed jokes with business. Music, especially when property and paperwork are involved. Others argue this is just competitive energy going too far. Either way, the streets are watching, the industry is whispering, and everybody's waiting to see who really controls that building when the dust settles. And it all blew up in the worst wave possible. Music, the whole internet is talking, timelines flooded, and fans are saying these guys are going out bad. Music, a lot of people feel this could have been avoided if everyone just left it alone and kept it pushing. But this is the era where nobody wants to back music down. Everybody wants to look tough online, and pride moves faster than common sense. I don't have anything against Jim Jones, Fabulous, or Mino. They've all had solid runs in the game. But right now, the culture is clowning and the optics are rough. The rap world is watching this play out in real time and is not looking too pretty. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you see it. If you rock with real hip-hop breakdowns, subscribe to Dripzine, like this video, share it, and help a small creator grow by hitting that hype button. Appreciate every single one of you for